Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Um, Good to see you. Uh, yeah, so I think we're gonna make another cityscape today, and then we're gonna put the governor's management office tower smack dab in the center of it. So we're gonna go with again that juxtaposition of a 1930s Art Deco sort of city with a sci-fi structure, sort of drawing interest in the center. And let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with the city this time. We'll use iCity again and start. Yes. Come on. There we go. So there's our default city block for the center. And we're going to come over and first we're going to go to proxy mode and make everything nice and light and then edit the city. And just on edges and E, keep it kind of small, roughly the same size. And then I wonder if I can't, let's see, let's do it this way. I know I'm talking to myself, sorry. E and F. There we go. Okay, cool. E. Park down. I want less park. Can adjust that later a little bit too, I think. And here, E and F. Cool. E. Kind of not sure how much around the center we need. This might actually be a bit too big too. Well, I don't really want it to be that huge. We could just make it a kind of a lower platform too. We'll see. I don't want the tower to be that high. This is getting big. That's like 2 city blocks across. I think we just want 1. Let's get rid of these. Cool. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. And link those. Okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah. Here we go. And then E. Oh, nah. I just want to don't do that. Undo. 1. Take this one. E. F. E. F. And I think F. No, it creates both. See, that's my problem. I wish there was a way to kind of make it not have that center face at all. If we connect it, I think we're kind of doomed there. Let's just take this out. We can always just not connect it. So what we could do would be 3 Shift D and take that up to here. Or we can go to like here. Well, this would be our backside. So it'll be a little ugly because we're going to get some duplication, I think. But let's see what it looks like if we turn off proxy mode. Until they work out, yeah, like you get some of these roads are a little bit, but we're going to look at it from this side. So that's just going to be our back end. So we can have buildings behind if we look at it from an angle. So it's probably okay. Until they get around to working out a way we can cut out faces on this thing. Now, let's just make it a little bit bigger on this side here. E. No. E. I don't want quite that large. There. Sure. E. Good. And 1. and F to fill it. And there we go. We got that. I think will work. So we can look at it like this. Get something. Yeah, I don't want it to be like as establishing as the last shot. So I kind of want to be more like in that range. So that should be okay. Not bad. Let's save. New 240524. Yeah. One live stream governors structure. Alrighty. And like I said, we just got to be careful here because these roads are, yeah, a little bit not right, but they're still good enough for what we need right now. And other things I'd like to do, I think I want to come to here and we want to offset X, sure. Actually, it wasn't too bad. There we go. And then offset Y. There we go. Less park space, more buildings. Good on that. Let's do the same thing here. You can't scale it yet, but you can offset it just until you find one that has kind of less. That seems, no, back a bit. There we go. And offset Y. And, ooh, there we go. Lots of buildings, less park space. How we want it. Okay. And let's do the same on this one here too. Try it and see. Changing the other stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. Well, let's just change our view to be 10 kilometers, just so it's not getting lost all the time. It's better. Okay. Righto. And city. Right now, just to again make it easier, I'm gonna get rid of our ground props. Sorry, ground props. So I may keep them off. Like it's sort of the trees and the dumpsters in the parks, basically. And if we want to add that stuff, we can just put some on our own trees in, but it will A, render faster, and B, just be a little lighter for us to look around on. That seems pretty good. And the streets still have theirs, and that's good. And we're going to come back and we'll play more with the streets in a bit. And we may play more with the building heights in a bit, just to make sure. But let's, I'm going to, let's see, am I in edit mode still? Yes, I am. Let's go out of proxy mode. Shift S2 takes us right to the center there. Cool. That's what we wanted. And now Shift A, or edit mode. Shift A, plane. And scale it up. And a little more. Fine. We're just going to be under our sidewalk, but that's our ground plane for our tower, our governor's office. We want it to kind of feel a little oomphy. Maybe let's set a camera angle just so we get an idea kind of what we're doing here, how big it needs to be. Photographer, camera, Area Alexa 65. with our anamorphic. Oh, and we need to increase our clipping max range to like 500. Sure, maybe more. Let's just go to 1 kilometer. And our lens is going to be 35. We already set the anamorphic. And our resolution is going to be Panavision. And let's move it in, because we're not going to build any further out than here. That looks like kind of a halfway reasonable idea for a starting point. So now, let's just take this and tab I inset to there, and make this full here, there. 3, Shift D, P section. And just to make our lives easier, probably best way is Control A, rotation scale, Q, add modifier, solidify up to like there, and apply it. And now we have a cube. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. And that's our structure. And now we can play with it. So first thing, let's edit. 3, let's inset it. So that is, I don't know how high up that is, but I don't know if we're going to look at it that close, but that's pretty high. See how big this thing is. Let's start looking at it for the whole thing. 11, 12 meters, it's already 3 stories. Let's not go that high. Let's take it to 8. Yeah. So it's 2 stories of that. Our ground level entrance. And then we're going to inset it. Oh, first we got to recite. Yeah. Inset it. 3. Grab our top face. Inset it. I don't know. Doesn't really matter right there. Easy. Another 20. 20. So we're now at, assuming 4 meters of floor, which is actually pretty high, but for an office building, it's okay. We're now at 6 floors, 6 stories high. Morning, Michael. And let's inset it again. And let's take it EZ. It never wants to do that. How many floors up do we want to go? 20 floors. So yeah, 80. Take a look again. Okay, so that's where we're looking at it at 20 stories. Still, pretty small compared to some of these. These other structures are not tiny. We could lower them down more if we wanted to. And that might not be a bad idea. This is our angle. I like this. Maybe we'll go up a little higher. Let's inset it again. Actually, let's not inset it again. I'm just going to take it up instead of 80. Let's go 120. Okay, that seems like a good, maybe even I keep arguing 160. There we go. That might be too high, but I kind of, yeah. 150, 140, sure. We'll go to right there. I like that. This building here is too high up. So let's come back to iCity, edit the city, select the face, and we can go story count, and we can bring it down. That's better. So we're still pretty high up. We could even lower our camera down if we wanted to. I think that might even be good. Means we'll come in a little bit more. Okay. It's like we're still at street light high. Let's maybe go down to even like human level height. Do we like it better like that? Feeling it more from the ground up. That's kind of cool. Okay, if we are, then let's grab this face. Story count. Let's bring it. Hello, come on. There we go. Up. Not that much. Is that one floating in air? No, it's just the way the colors look. I'm like, what? Okay, that's acceptable. I don't like these buildings. Let's see if we can change. Oh, that's not a face. I'm gonna make it a face. F. There we go. Now it's a face. We can edit. And we want to change that one too. Offset it. Try that. Do you like that better? Yeah, I think we do like that better. I don't like this tower is higher though. I want this to be the highest thing. This one building is just messing with us here. Let's try offsetting it. No, we were good. There we go. What? Come on. No, it's already assigned. Offset. 10, 50. Fine. Better. Okay, so we have our tower and it's going up. It's the highest thing in our space, which is what we want. These other buildings are still fine. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just, still pretty tall, but this one is taller. I want it to be a little bit more sci-fi looking, this one. And I think there are a number of ways we could do this. Let's exit out of the city, come back to here. Do we want to subsurf it? We could. Let's just do this. Okay, so tab, edit, 2, select this face, that loop, give me the loop, and give me this loop, yep, and this loop, and Q, sharpen them. Let's see, now if we control 2, okay, yeah, it keeps those sharp. Do we like as a curve thing more? Maybe. This one is built by, well, aliens. This is built by the Galactic Empire. They're all humans, but it was built by the non-planetary people. This is the new space. And I think it being the only round building would be kind of neat too. 3, 3. Sure. Control R. Add some edge loops to it. Great. Okay. And then 2. I'm curious. Let's try something. Let's turn on proportional. And S Shift Z. Like that. Yeah, that is also kind of an interesting idea, even if it's just for us, as viewers. But yeah, that's kind of neat. And then 3 S Shift Z. Just see if we like it in tower. Is it better as a nuclear plant or giant penis? That's okay. I think I might want it a little taller if I do this though. Up to there. Do we like that as a base form? It's not bad. Take it in even more. Make it very kind of spire-like. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Kind of digging on that. Again, I like it to look different from the other one. And it does. And we could do more to it. Do we apply? Do we just continue working in subdiv mod? Let's see. E. Get to that. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you see it from this angle, but it's kind of interesting. Yeah, all right. I could go with that. I think we will apply our subdiv mod. Well, let me just duplicate it just to make sure. New collection in case. Because once you apply that, you're kind of like, I'm not going back again. Yeah, I do too. I don't do it a lot, in all honesty, and it's very powerful, but it's kind of a weird way of working if you're not used to it. Which is why I'm saving an old one just in case, because sometimes I stop subdiving before I should. Okay, that's not too bad. I just sold this building. I'm liking that. Can we inset so slightly and E and go in? Sure. And do we want to add some blocky shit to it? Could be neat to see. I don't know, but a little random flow, maybe. I'll leave the top one off. That's not bad. Add a few more to say there. So that's our tower. Now, let's see. Do we plate insets? Plenty of subdivs now. Height seed. Max depth of 10. Too much. 1. That gives us that, like, ooh, I'm a tech structure look. It's kind of neat. Promise it works. It's like, yeah, but it does work. It does work. We'll leave it. We'll try it. We'll go with it for now. And then up top up here is going to be like a landing site for shuttles and vehicles. Let's just see how big it is. Cube. That's a 2-meter cube. Yeah, we could fit something on top of that, right? Or maybe make it a little bigger. And how do we want to do it? Platform it? Tab, Shift G, coplanar. I'm curious. This could be kind of neat. All right, Shift D, P section, tab. Okay, we got the top. GZ1. Okay, yeah, good. Now, again, just trying stuff, but let's open up a new Blender. Which one do we want? Probably gonna have to change no matter what I do for it. Actually, this time I think we will open up. We'll use for the default one and maybe rechange it again if we need to. That I'm talking about the platform generator. Oh. Name platform generator. The default one, not the ruin. Okay. And we want, I think we're going to go with the Sci-Fi one, just because we're going to, it doesn't have a terrain collection, does it? It seems like it should. Oh, we'll see if it brings it across. Copy objects. Back over here, let's go to collection and paste. And G off to the side. Cool. Then our top thing and this and join. Great. And then edit and L section. Great. And then we can go ahead and delete this one again. Then this one, object, set origin to geometry. We have just a platform floating in the air. Let's move this to new collection, tower. Come here and say our terrain collection is going to be tower. Nice. Okay, so we have a platform on top. We can actually shrink it down a little bit. And we're not going to look up here at the top to see that, like, oh, there's not a hole for them to go downstairs or any of that kind of crap. I don't think. We could, I suppose, but there we go. There's our base platform. Maybe we will. Edit it. Come around to select our whole thing. Extrude edges. Scale out to there. Cool. And 3, and we'll make all those balcony. Come back in, see what we got. Cool. So now we have a cool platform up on top, like that. B, tab. Come here. 2, again, just grab this extra loop and EZ1. That should give us a railing. And sure, let's build a tower of some kind. Is that big enough? How big is that? Isn't that 20 meters? That's fine for a small size shuttle. Should be good. Vehicle wise should be fine. Let's just, I don't know. I'm curious. Let's just put an Audi on top of it, or a pickup truck. Let's see how big it is. Oh, it didn't put it up. Come on. Why are you putting it down there? Where's my Nissan? This is overkill, but you know, why not? Yeah, okay. So like that's, we could, if we don't have helicopter blades, that's more than enough for a, a thing. I'm good with that. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of our Nissan. We don't need it. And here, M, new collection, platform. Okay, just so I can kill it for right now. Tab, come back in, and let's grab 3 of those. And that. And set it slightly easy 4. 4. Okay. Turn back on our platform. Nice. Okay, we have a building. You can't see it from here, but you know, we might do a different angle. And there's our entrance thing. It's looking good. Yep, alrighty. And let's just check our materials on that real quick. Everything else should still be on proxy, so it should be fast. Yeah, okay. That looks okay. I like it. Oh, interesting. Some of them are solid, some of them are not solid. I think I want them all solid on this one. Railing. Let's go look at our sci-fi railings. Let's see what they've given us. Yeah, we want them all the same for something like this one. Which means we can just delete. Which one is this? That's that one. We can delete the other ones. I think those two are the same. They're just there to make it look more, to have this one show up more often. So, but now it's just the one. Yeah, now it's all the same everywhere around. Good, 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 good. Cool. I think we need to scale this in just a bit more. Oh no, it's doing weird things. That's fine. Get some weird side out there, but I don't know that I mind that much. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I like a tower. Can we keep doing some more on our tower? I'm gonna turn off iCity. Okay. And what do we want up here? I think we need an antenna or two on our top building, probably. But me, Kai's, sure. I just like this one. And turn that back on. I'm going back to gray mode. And let's move this out of the way. Okay. 7. And let's scale it up a bit. No, this. RZ90. Cool. Put it over here like that. Can we even see it from down here? Very, very, almost not at all. But again, we might do some up here. I think the more we develop this, the more likely it is we'll do something up here. And it's kind of fun. That looks cool. I like that. Let's go add a big, medium, small. Model shop greebles. Oh, come on. Please don't die on me. Don't die on me! Alright. Let's just save. Because, you know. Not spaceships, kit objects. Baked, it doesn't really matter. I think I'll probably change the materials anyway. So, radars. Yeah. And let's do this sucker here. And yes, it's huge. Okay, what am I in? Oh. Oh, neat. Okay, both of those are wrong, but scene collection. There we go. It was making it a railing. It's just kind of cool actually, but no. scale it down, RZ90, and bring it over here. Just make sure it sits on our tower right. It is. Sure. Good deal. And let's see, what else do we want to do? I mean, we might as well put a door up here now that we're like playing. So we'll kit bash and use the future war doors because I'm kind of. It's not that I'm lazy, but it's not the focus. So I need to get around to making myself more doors. Maybe I'll do that next week. Is just have a day where all we do is make doors. Sounds exciting. It's the danger you get in with having kit objects. It's like, oh, does that make this project look too much like the last project if you use the same doors? You just need to decide. Your answer is going to depend on you, and there's not a right or a wrong one, but it is something to be aware of. Cool. Right. And GZ. We're literally spending a lot of time working on the top of a building that we probably are not going to look at too much. But then again, because of the procedural stuff, there's not that much to do below it. Okay, let's edit it. Oh, it's never a bad idea. Like the more resources you have, the better. So like it's whether or not people would find it interesting to watch. It's like it's kind of more like, do I do it in a stream or do I do it on my own? And I never really know. Bridge edge loops. Great. Cool. Now let's just sharpen it. Okay. Door. Nice. Maybe move it over a little bit. I didn't have it in the center. There you go. Close to the center. And kind of feel like we should put something in these dewhopper holes there. Just a little something. Something. What do we got that would be cool? That feels kind of interesting. Go to local mode, RZ90. Scale it in. More. Now. Okay, sure. I like that. Now, what I want to do, this building is not exactly even, which is fine, but let's bring this under there. Let's create a Shift A, an empty. It's just, it doesn't matter, but the axes. Okay. And the reason for that is now I can mirror this around the empty. This, the empty, no, the empty, this, the empty. Come on. There we go. Alt X and mirror it around the empty. I am I still in railing? I am. Scene collection. And this also M scene collection, and M scene collection, and M scene collection. Get out of my way. Right. Okay, and now I'm going to go to scene collection explicitly to make sure that I don't do that again. Okay, so now we have something we can mirror around our top objects on, and that's cool. There we go. Those plates there are nice. I like them. You know, and this stuff, you can even just come here, tab, to, can I add a, absolute, great, solo it, cool, and GG, bring it up to like there, great. And then 3, we could select that and that, deselect these, and that, cool, and then Shift Q, panels, whew, no. Actually, you know what, on this one, Shift Q, settings, do not do dynamic scale. Now, Shift Q, panels, panel seed, and it keeps them much smaller. Now it's the actual size that they're supposed to be. And I mean, they're just squares. It's kind of boring, but I think we'll actually just do that. Oh, F9. Let's use vertex group. I wish that was turned on by default too. And put some screws on them? Yeah, might as well. Okay. 1, Shift G, vertex group. Great, yep, just those. Shift Q, utility, panel screws, custom, round head. I like rivets. I cannot lie. Only they're inverted, aren't they? Are they inverted everywhere? No, just those faces. Interesting. Let's undo that. Alt V, face orientation. No, it's oriented right. Just for whatever reason, those ones were upside down. Shift Q, panel screws, round head. Okay. Mode, all verts, given, yeah, there's not that many of them this time. It's probably good. And let's set our margin to 0.05. That's pretty good. And a few weird on the edges that I'm not keen on. Let's see what else we can do. Origin vert. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, it's a little better, but only we lose the ability to do offset on that. Okay. Nope. Or margins. And I go back to angle, I guess. Angle threshold, maximum 90? No. 10? It's only giving me on the edges there. No. Interesting. 30. Per face. Yes, that's better. I don't know why those ones are inside out though. Like several of them are. I guess it's probably doing it. It's probably using one at a time, isn't it? That's okay though. Okay. let's edit them. Tab. And I'm just going to take this one, 3. Probably a better way to do this, but this won't take long, so why not? All those. And all these. And same here. Just got to get a few more. Sorry about this. And oh, did I have a face on that one? Oh, I had that one selected. Meh, it's fine. And Control L, select, great, and individual origins, and RZ180, and it didn't work. You bastard. I don't care. Fine. They're gonna some of them be upside down for right now. I'm sorry. Let's go. Take this. Did I do the whole building? No, I didn't. I just did that, right? Yeah. And grab this and mirror it as well, just to make sure. And that's cool. Let's try these again. Let's see one more time. Global. Individual origins. RZ. Yeah, okay, they're inside, I see. I don't think the wall is flipped though. Like that's what I thought at first. Yeah. But if we look, normals look right. Like there's no flippage. I think what's happening is it's using one side to figure out the normals, and then it's going from that forever. So it's basing, so it thinks it's flipped because they're in a different direction to this one. Yeah, no one's gonna know. So like whatever. I'm good. Only other thing I'm gonna do, and we're just like we're overkilling huge here, but whatever. 2, 3. Select these faces, inset, SZ, GZ. There we go. And ESY0. Cool. Inset and inset. And we'll put a little light there, which we haven't done any materials yet at all, but I guess we'll give. Now our building has material. Now assign that has material. Great. And we'll give it a light. Just white. Add material. Okay. Seems good. Where are we at? 48 minutes. We spent a lot of time doing our silly little top thing there, but that's fine. Maybe let's grab a base material for this thing too. Do we have? Do we want it to be like a white gleaming concrete? Do we want it to be metal? Do we want it to be crazy colored? Like all kinds of options. Marble white. Let's just see. Smart UV project, sure. The whole building is marble. No, I don't think so. Cute, but no. Sci-fi plating? That could be interesting. It's kind of got that. Yeah, all right. That is not unpleasant. I think I like it, at least to start with. Let's turn back on the city. It's the exactly, right? Um, that was what I was thinking, but it doesn't really look right. So instead it's going to be the metal tower. Save again. And come back over here to iCity and turn off proxy mode just to see. I think we're going to want to add a little bit of art decoing to this city, and we got to slam mod some things together to put some roofs on it. Are you thinking? Yeah, you're thinking. Okay. Oh, it's because I have materials turned on, so it's doing both at the same time. There we go. Like we could come in here and do all that, but not only if we have to see it. That's a weird looking tower in our space, isn't it? Kind of like it. Kind of digging on that. I don't want the East Chicago sign there, so we're just going to move over a tiny little bit. Cool. Yeah, I'm in. I am invested now. I kind of wish this had like one more story. Let's proxy it again and edit it. See if we can give it one more story. Oh, pick a face. Oh, that's not a face yet. Got it. F. That actually, ooh, that might have just done, but I don't like that. Yeah, you bastard. Once you make it a face, now I'm gonna have to change it. Fine. Okay. Offset. Let's see if we can't. Right, it changed there. There we go. No. Too much. Come on. Oh, I see. That's part of it. Story count. We take it down. -7. I think I liked that. Yeah, it's like the EMP or the library in Seattle. Totally. It is. Okay, I'm all right with that. I might move our camera a little bit somewhere around, but I feel like we're seeing, like we're kind of losing that. Woo! Oh. Do we like it more like that? I think we might. Like that. Save it. And turn off our proxy. They are getting at street signs. Let's see. Are they all the Chicago street? That's just annoying if they are. Fixable, but annoying. I kind of want to see a little more of it though. Maybe move a bit more. Yeah, we're getting a little caught up in that building. I think that is better. Just can go up a little higher. Just a titch. Back. Fine-tuning camera angles can be fun, and it can also take forever. Just like in real photography. Okay. This building is getting a little too much presence right now. Not entirely sure how I'm going to fix that. Just maybe move around. Yeah. See where we like it. We can look at it from all kinds of different angles, honestly. But let's go back to gray mode. And are we better off here? I'm kind of giving it more like a, that might not be bad. Kind of come in, make sure we're not off of our road. Right down, go for a very iconic, right down the center kind of composition for it. Or even, ooh, over, ooh, yes. That. Little tangenty, right, that's better. Okay. Save. So we got, and then we'll come through and deckify what needs to be deckified. Yeah, that feels kind of cool. I like that. We also have these neat walls we can play with. Yeah, I mean, kind of. That's sort of what we've been doing. And I think we're gonna make it night. So let's turn on building lights. Excuse me. Turning them on. Yes, you are. Okay, and we'll set the probability to like, we've been like in 0.25. Let's see if that works again. Yeah, kinda. Now, hey Rob. Now I want a sign. A sign. We need to put coffee's teas in here again because of the concept. We'll use that. Where did I? That was so long ago. I don't even remember what day I did that. Let's just see if we can see if I can jog my memory real quick. So I don't have to remake it. It was early on in our cyberpunk. One. In the city. Was it overpass? Is that what I called it? No. Yes, it was this one. This is the one that had it. Cool. So let's open a new Blender. And we'll go grab a cool sign. That didn't get the, Didn't get the love it deserved back when we did it in March. Okay. And forget, how does it do signs? Morphs, Michael's T. There we go. Michael's T. Woohoo! And paste it right here. Go to edit mode. Oh, that's the other thing that was taking forever. It was in edit mode. Okay. Paste. Cool. Object. Let's just go to it. Object set origin 3D cursor. Object origin geometry origin dot Michael's T. All R RX90. Cool. R G of kind of dig that. Let's go to local. Yeah. So T is going to be one of the main exports from this planet to the Galactic Empire. They have a special T of some kind. That's why people are interested in making trade. So there's going to be T signs and such kind of everywhere as we move along. Do I want it just floating up here or on the, maybe we just make it smaller. Like on the wall. I mean, if you're going to do an Orientalism colonialism story, you might as well have the people go nuts for tea, particularly if they are, you know, mistreating people who are coded as British for it. I just find that doubly entertaining in a sort of weird way. Oh yeah, put it up here. There. Maybe scale it down a little more. And Alt D. Does it fit here too? It does. Good. Oh, it's not lined up properly. Come here. No one's going to notice, but it's good enough. Michael's T. Okay. And then let's see. What other fun things can we do? We need to put something here. I think image plane and textures, man-made, graffiti. Yeah, let's see. So like a year and a half ago when AI first started, I made a bunch of graffiti with AI, and I don't think I'm going to use any of it now because things have gotten kind of since then, but there was a lot of graffiti. But I think I have some other graffiti too. I think I know I do. So we'll do this one. Actually, that's the kind of stuff I feel like AI is good for, is just doing random textures on the sides of things, and it doesn't super bother me from a ethical standpoint, but I know it bothers other people. So, um, yeah, I have my own other things that bother me, but that's not one of them. Um, but I also try not to be a dick to people. So, all right, so we got that. Now I don't think it needs to be subdivided. Let's just try. Add a modifier to form, shrink wrap, select. That is our target. Does it work? Target object. Oh, there's not an object. Can't really do that. Okay. Can't shrink wrap it because it doesn't recognize it as an object. Well, fine. We'll just place it then. Yeah, I'm the same way. As I've said, on my thread more times, I'm actually way more afraid of geometry nodes taking my jobs, ironically, than I am Blender. I mean, than I am AI. But it all sucks and it all kind of contributes. So if we can avoid doing that, let's just do that. Let's see. That's fine. That works all right. Maybe one more. Just grab a different one. Images planes, and graffiti. Here to the bottom. Let's do this one. Sure. Okay. RY. There we go. Close enough. Scale it up. Cool. Let's see, is it clipping? Yes, it is. Slightly. No, it's not. Or yes, it is. Good enough. Okay. Looks like some painted a drop shadow underneath it, which is kind of cool. Okay. And I'm going to grab the cars from the scene I made myself just because I already have lights on them. Open recent. Shropshire Street. Don't save. Cool. There's our cool car. Is it this one? Or is he in Rolls-Royce Silver? Cool. So we can move these into Rolls-Royce Silver. Select objects. Copy objects. And whew, that's a lot of open thing I don't care about. Make a new. Cars. Control V, paste it. Did I paste it? Yep. 7kg. Great. And we want to go to medium point. I don't even know what that is, but weird. Okay. Oh, is that another? What's that? Why is there a car wheel? All right, whatever. I don't know. Okay. Select objects. Rotate on 3D cursor. G. Make sure it's on the road, not on the sidewalk. It is. Okay. Not individual origins. Global. Did they get moved? Are they still lined up all right? Come here. Yeah, they're still okay. All right. Yeah, I'm all right with that. And 7G to bring it over to here a bit more. No, not quite that far. There? Yeah, that seems okay. We like that car. We're good with it. Then let's dupe it. Let's do M, new collection. We're going to call it rolls. Rolls going into cars. Rolls, we're going to duplicate collection. Yes, because we want a second one. Select objects. Again, RZ, around, goal. Cool. And the reason we wanted to duplicate it is because we want to change the color of it. And this is in transportation, right? I think. Car paint, yes, it is. And we're gonna make it car paint shiny black. Let's see, does that work? Or am I literally in the wrong add-on for vehicles? Time will tell. No, we were right. Cool. And we'll go back to our other dude. This one here. And we're gonna grab, where's he? Oh yeah, of course. It's fun. Where's our dude? There's our Mercedes classic car. It's in traffic, but where's our guy? Is he not selectable? Did I like change him? Oh, he's in iCity. That's bizarre. Okay, so we have to make that selectable. So now he is selectable. Select hierarchy, M, move him to transportation. Where'd he go? Or traffic, classic cars. Now undo that, and we should just be able to, yes, okay. Traffic, classic cars, select the objects, got them both, cool. Copy, and over here in cars, one more. You're loading. Wait now. Okay. You're in. I don't know where you are, but you're here. Okay. 7G to here. And M, new collection. Or sorry, cars, new collection. Was it a Merc? Or Mercedes? Yeah, Merc. Okay. No, okay, it's for some reason also has something weirdly off. But there's where it's going. 3D cursor, RZ. Which way? This way. Sure. Seems all right. That looks good. I think save. Let's go back to iCity and proxy mode and edit the city and road. I'm not sure we have to edit to do this actually, but lights. I did okay last time with 150 watts. I think that's better. Imperfections. I want a lot less leaves. Spacing of like 25. Density of like 0.5. Trash, I'm gonna leave it there. It's kind of a grungier neighborhood. Water puddles, I just think they're cool. So let's bring it up to like 10. And cracks, we're gonna like 8. So there's more. Is that better for us on water? Or do I need to go back to rendered mode? Or turn off proxy? You're thinking. Oh yeah, nice. Lots of good puddles. Gives us some cool street look. I'm down with that. We're still gonna do more Art Deco, and then I haven't done any more Art Deco. Let's do that. Art Deco Blender, sure. And we will close this one. This will essentially end up being a continuation of that other scene, I think. So, here loading, great. Let's go ahead while it's loading. We'll give it a sky. StarMaker. Import it. And share images. I don't have a strong preference, but let's see what's in 43. Are these daylight? Yeah, these are nights. Okay, so like maybe 1202, and then we'll probably darken it down even a little bit more. Select it. And world, I'm gonna set the exposure -2, 0, C8. Let's see what we got. Probably pretty dark. Yes, it is pretty dark, but that's kind of good for what we wanted here. Okay, cool. We'll jump to that in a second again because this should have come up. Yes, it has. So this is some Art Deco Whopper tops that we can use just to kind of say, look, it's a building. It's Art Deco. Woohoo! Copy objects here. Scene collection. We'll put them in collection. Sure. And 7. And I think for moving around, we'll turn back on proxy, even if it means we have to adjust things later. Okay, here, I hate you, go away. We do not want a relation. I should not have relations with that empty. And top. And scale, where is it? There's origin. Alt G. Oh, I made it huge. Great. Doesn't want to be that big. Object set origin 3D cursor or geometry. Scale it down. That. Scale it down. I just want to be able to see it is our thing. Something like, is it above our building? Very much so. I don't want to cover up our skyscraper too much, our tower. But I also want to have something like, oh, perfect. That's great. Something like this in front. And it's kind of bullshit, but it doesn't matter. Let's just, yeah, line it up like that. 0. Cool. Nice added interest to the building. And let's just now turn off proxy. That's what it looks like. We'll be doing this probably off and on a few times, but it fits, yeah, well enough. Can line it a little more there. The whole, I know. Well, or the Cleveland train station, I think that is the Hall of Justice. I'm almost certain it's Cleveland. But every time I see it, all I can think of is Super Friends because I am a child of the 70s and 80s. But I wonder if we can just use this. Which one? I'm sure I know of it, but Ooh, interesting. I wonder, where do we put that? Here? Okay, how do we feel about that? I mean, it goes nowhere, but do we care? It's kind of like the, Manhattan Bridge. I don't know. It's not ringing a bell, but I'm certain that's doesn't mean it's not there. Let's grab one more topper, or even let's kind of here. No, actually, I think that's okay. I don't think we need more. Like, well, one more maybe. No, there's all low. Nope, that's fine. I'm overcomplicating things. Okay, so we remember what we liked, so let's just use it. Shaders, Kitbash 3D, green. Yeah. Over here, instead of gold and bronze, we're gonna do this green B. And just do here too. Green B. This one, the steel, I think we'll also just replace with green B. I think when it's dark, it's not going to make any difference. Okay, some other things I know I wanted to do, and that is Shift A. Let's come here. Lights. Shift A, light, spot. Spot sounds good. See spot run. RX 180, point straight up. Okay. RY 45, cool. RZ 45, cool. Pointed in, and we want it to have a size of like 60, and we're going to set a power of like 50,000. And the color is going to be 4,500, so warm. Okay, then take this to this and all. Oh, can you mirror? No, you can't mirror. Damn it. Okay. 7 Alt D, GX, RZ90, Alt D, GY, GZ90, Alt D, GX, RZ90. Okay, so now we're pointing up. Let's see if that's enough. You see brighter or whatever. Turn on our lights. We have to add a moonlight too to give us a bit more general brightness, but updating images. Not anywhere near bright enough. Let's just add another 0. Are they not high enough? Come here. Do they need to be higher? GZ1. There we go. Now they're above ground. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Get that city thing glowing in the background. Then Come back over to here to this sucker. Just solo it, edit it, tab, 2, Control R, add an edge loop there, Control bevel it. Now come on. Yes, you're slow. Yes, I know. Oh, it's because it's processing the other. That shouldn't be. Come on. It's because the platform is using it as the ground. So when you make modifications to the geometry, it has to recalculate against every element of the platform to make sure that it's not retouching it. And it's why you shouldn't make modifications to things that geometry nodes are using as sources without turning off the geometry nodes first. And hopefully it'll come back in a minute. It shouldn't be too long. It's not that big a platform. But yeah, can also just get confused. We'll give it another couple seconds and then we'll restart it, but that would suck. So yeah, it's chunking. Let's kill it. Okay. And just open up with a recover, autosave, and hope it wasn't too far back. Governor structure. And we can close the platform when we don't need that anymore either. Okay. Come on. Okay. So now I'm just going to come to here and I'm going to edit. And I think I'm just going to kill it so it's not sourcing off the tower. Did I lose all my lights? Oh, I lost 3 of my lights. Okay, it's still fine. I'm here on this tower now. We can do this now. Tab, dot, great. 2, Control R, add an edge loop. Control bevel. Yeah, see how much faster that is now? Shocking. And cool. And material, add a new one, assign, and we'll make it a nice aggro red up at the top. And strength of, say, 10, just so we can see it. All right, unsolo. Come back to our tower, top. Set its base terrain to tower again. Cool. Save. Grab our lights. GZ1. There we go. Bring it up. And 7. Alt D, GX to here. RZ90. We can just grab both these time. And GY. No, Alt D. GY here. And if we are on meeting point, SY -1. Does that work? Nope. Okay, I have to rotate him. This rotate is fine. RZ90. RZ -90. There we go. And power, we had them set to 50, but we liked it at 500. Save. Okay. And maybe we'll make it 45. Let's see what that does. 0. Save. Z8, and I'm going to stop pretty soon. We're almost there. Just wanted to get this lined up, and then maybe throw in a moon. And by maybe, I mean certainly we need a moon. We're smaller than we were the last big one. We're only at, what, 18 million polys this time instead of 43. So that's nice. Yep, that looks good. Yep, I like our little ring. Yes, we definitely need a sun. Okay, let's do that. Lights. I'll just keep it here so we can control it easy enough. A light, sunlight, and which way do we want it to go? Backlit is always good for getting interest. Let's try it. And color, again, like 10,000, so it's very blue. And I'll try 1 for power, which might be too bright, but let's see. Just want to pick up some stuff. Yep, that picks up some stuff. Could go a little brighter, but I think if we add clouds, that's going to make it just about right. Let's go to iCity again and lights and change them up to 200. Make it a bit brighter on the street light department. Yeah. Cool. Good with that. I definitely think we need a bit of fog in our distance going back to help kind of pull our buildings apart from each other. And that'll be easy. So we'll do it. I think we'll just go ahead and pay the price and do it for everything too. World, easy fog. God ray fog with noise. We'll do a ground fog. So it does kind of calm down at the higher ends. Fog it up. GZ5. S Shift C. And that is a huge fog, and that's fine. Tab 3 GZ up to, we're going to go to there. Tab Control A, rotation scale. And we know our density is going to be way too high. Let's set it to like 0.05. Save, and let's see what we got. It's there. Maybe a little more this time though. 0.1. There we go. Now we're starting to see fog that's pulling our buildings back from each other. I think 0.1 is actually pretty good. Always push too far, so 0.2. That's getting into very foggy territory. 0.15. Maybe 0.15 is where we want to be. I like we can kind of see our bridge here just a tiny little bit. I think that's cool. I could raise it up a little higher. That'd be the only other thing I want to check and try. Here, tab, GZ, and just go all the way up to our top. And let's see. Yeah, I want it to be ominous, but not like cartoony ominous. So these guys are the British Empire from the early 1900s. So like they mean well. They're just kind of dicks sometimes. Um, that feels better. I like that. It's very much draws your eye right to that center, right? Like whoop and whoop. Very much. So it's what they call an iconic composition, based off of icon. Um, cross composition also in there too. It's not highly dynamic, but it's very like in your face and you're gonna look at it. So um, it's hard to look away from. I might put an air vehicle up here or something, but I think that's looking all right. It feels pretty good to me. Um, yeah, and we're at, extra 10 minutes over already, so I think we'll call it here. I might just do a little bit of blinging on it before it's done, but we're at like the 97%. It's just me like, do I like this? Do I like this? Do I like this? For another half an hour or so. It's not interesting to watch. Um, but yeah, I think this one worked out. I'm pleased. Um, thanks for hanging out with me again today. I Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was sitting in a park all day as an extra for a protein shake commercial, which was, yeah, it was all right. It was a very peaceful day. They didn't work us very hard. Um, and yeah, I will be back again on Monday and we will do another scene from this world. Um, and hope you guys all have a great weekend and we'll see everyone later. Okay, bye.